Good morning to all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The home side getting first pick. They'll have a bat. Right-hander opening the batting today. Looks like they'll take guard first up. Osman at 2 today will be at the non-striker's end to start things off and look for a big opening stand.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicked it. Yep. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Over the Warriors, 15 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
No. Terrible shot.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Edged and safely taken by the keeper.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up. New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Middle, what stuff.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nandu, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The sixes with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Usman looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Wow, that's missed a lot. Gets that away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Brilliant shot there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of another disappointing over. Yang has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will take that one though. Gone! Superb catch.
Melton, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Going with pace now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Dean, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Murray, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Cracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Could be close. Worked away. That's a nice single. There could be a couple if they hustle. Gone, nowhere near making it.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else? 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
That's a solid shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good return back from the deep.
End of another disappointing over. Yang has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Bold, stunning delivery.
But the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Nicked it. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The lower order left-hander out in the middle. Might swing the bat early on.
Shah taking guard. They'll be a bit nervous after 2 wickets have gone in 2 balls. Chance for a hat-trick now.
Ended the 8th over. The batting team are now 65 from 9.
Nandu coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Shah gets off the mark.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond? That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Stark back into the attack.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And that's dropped. Oh, no. There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. Great fielding there. Very accurate long-distance throw. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sixers are 8 for none.
First over complete and a good start for the batters.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. A nice shot. Shot. Should be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. They'll get at least one here.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 7 runs added there. The Sixers are 15 for none.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up 2 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Sixers, 25 for none.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rate. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Arshad with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nicely played. Was quick onto that in the infield. Yep. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. At least one on offer. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Hamza coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four. How will he reply?
Absolutely middled that.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Fantastic catch.
Baba, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be six more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
They'll get at least one here. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. There could be a couple if they hustle. Dropped. I can't even say that was a half chance.
Bavuma is seemingly content with keeping the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out there.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
8 runs added there. The Sixers are 47 for 2.
Power play done. Batters did a good job there, maintained a run rate of at least 8 and are ahead so far. The field will go back now. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Shot, at least 2 on offer. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. On drive, nice and compact footwork. Mid-on, heads off after the ball. 2 runs on offer if they run well. Oh, boy. And dropped.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Yang, the new man in the middle. He'd want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Silk, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. That's a boundary save for sure.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. That'll be a dead ball. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Shah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Shot. Should be runs here. Pulled away. Beat square. Fine leg coming around.
Good return back from the deep. Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Shah deflates the crowd there. Pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Nicely played. Going with spin now. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's a solid shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. They'll get at least 1 here. Yorker bowls in. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one.
Philippi, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Nicely played.
Philippi gets off the mark. Just 2 to win.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
They need 1 to win.
Hit that hard and fast. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.